works in any way. We'll wait for it to come back up again. It's showing me that my microphone's working, camera's working, same as before. Why is Facebook being a bit weird? Let's wait. Let me just wait until it pops up and says we're live on here, and then I'll be able to see if we've got a black square or not. Come on. It says we're live. And there's my smiley face. So, brilliant. We're live. We're probably a bit behind because for some reason it went blank. Facebook being a bit bananas, had to give it a kick and reboot and come back in. Hopefully, some people will come back in now because it's up and working. I can see us on there, so that's all good. Obviously, I was chatting away to everyone for no apparent reason because you couldn't hear it anyway. But I was before, I promise. I've just seen something pop up in the chat. I can see and hear you now, says Michael. Good. And Highlander's here. Good to see you, Highlander. Good to see MJ Kenny. So going back over all the things I was just rabbiting on about. So if you haven't seen it before, that's an LBD extra value range. They don't have an LBD extra value range. This is just their way of taking the mickey out of Macallan a little bit. So this is a Macallan unnamed with a capital M. It's a 57.9% single cask Macallan. So it's pretty nice. They don't like the fact that Macallan makes such a big song and dance about everyone, so they called it their LBD extra value range, which I thought was quite nice. I think Thompson Brothers did something very similar before. The other prize up for grabs today is Bedford Park, the Loch Lomond, which is the Old Rostu distillery. 1994 this was distilled in, when I was still a wee bairn. Bottled in 2025. 30 years, one of 280 bottles. So not many of this. Not many people have a 30-year-old whiskey, to be fair. This is Bedford Park. The cool artwork on the front is done by Alexander Perkins. If you're interested, alexanderperkins.com. It's called RH8, which is quite cool. I assume RH from Rostu. Refill Hogshead number 4. Looks awesome, if you ask me. The other thing I was mentioning before I realised I wasn't getting through is we've got this to put on the site today, which we've never done. It's a Balvenie. Look at the colour of that Balvenie. Have you ever seen a Balvenie that colour? I haven't. So this is their Pedro Ximénez 18, which looks very cool if you ask me. I think that is a classic. Like I can imagine, I've got some friends going, "Oh, let me just open this one for you." You'd knock their socks off, wouldn't you? The other thing that's quite nice, bear in mind it's a Balvenie, and most people are used to that lower range, is 48.7. which for Balvenie is pretty pokey. So yeah, that's cool. That's going on the website today, which is all good. Sorry for the craziness with Facebook Live. I'm not really sure what was going on there. Maybe it's the heat. Maybe the heat's of frying the networks like they're frying me. I've got a fan blowing on me and it's still sweating, but I'm not complaining. Dave Forrest, loving this weather. Good luck in the draws. Indeed, I'm loving the weather too. Give me another 3 days, and I might not be. It's nice because it's a novelty, isn't it? And then you're like, oh God, I just need to have a rest from it. It's gone now. Funny enough, I was looking at the weather forecast going forward for me, and it's got today 32, 32, 25, 29, 24, 26, 24, 24. Brilliant. It did have a big thunderstorm signal there, which is usually what happens, isn't it, in the weather in this country, this island? We sit there and we get a lovely big sunny bit, and it builds with humidity until we have a massive thunderstorm. Right, enough for me chatting about weathery issues. Let's find out who's going to win, shall we? I think we start with the LBD. That's a good idea. And there we are. As you can imagine, lots and lots of people took that up at 99 pence a ticket. Why would you not for a single cask Macallan, a cask strength? Let me just double check that it's doing its layout bit properly. It is. I can see that, which is always nice to know. Brilliant. Right. So, as always, shuffle. And then we make sure it's on 40 seconds. It is. So we are good to go. Let me just double check we've got no other chats. No. Oh, one just popped up. Highlander Carly got burnt to a Christmas day at Farm Fest with Caleb. Yeah, it's a risk, dude. It's obviously a risk. Sorry to hear that. Yeah. After sun, that's all I can say. But of course, it's a bank holiday weekend, so everything's shut, so you can't get any. But yeah, I used to have. You might have noticed my hair isn't as thick as it used to be, and now I'm starting to find myself having to spray the suntan lotion that bit further up. So yeah, I'm having to be a bit more diligent than I usually or used to be. Right, let's find out who's going to win this little brown dog, shall we? Good luck, everybody. Here we go. We're off and running. Okay, we're starting to slow down a little bit now. Daniel, it's so small I can hardly read it. It's not Cam again. It is Cam again. Look at that ticket number 228. Cam Crossley, the man with a plan. He seems to be picking up a load of stuff at the moment. Cam does. 228. Cam Crossley, you've got yourself the LBD. I'm going to just find 228 because, quite frankly, I can't read that. Find 228. There we are, Cam Crossley. So either side of Cam is Danielle.S.Rennie, with ticket number 64. You've got £5 website credit. And S. McWarren, ticket number 229. You've got £5 website credit as well. Alba and Dogfather, you missed out either side. But Cam Crossley, again, he's at it again. Well done to you, my man. Congratulations. Oh, I didn't look at that. I didn't even notice that McFever had his drums out. I feel like I should have shared them in time. We'll share them in time for the next draw. Maybe that's the right way to do it. Right. Well done, Cam, says Knack. Well done, Cam, says Dave Forrest. Indeed. Well done to you, dude. Right. Next one. The Loch Lomond. Which I have to admit, it's very cool. I've got a bit of a fanboy thing going for Bedford Park at the moment. I think some of the stuff they do is really pretty cool. Them and LBD, I think, are the two, and of course, Fine Lembers. Let's not go too far. Are the two most exciting independent bottlers there are out there at the moment. Right. Let's do. Just another up there, Michael. Great win from Mike Kenny there. So let's do the Loch Lomond, shall we? There we are. Obviously less, it's always the case. He's at it again. Look at that Albert. He's doing his maximum when he sees it undersold. But does it work? That's the question. If he misses out, it's an investment, isn't it? 40 seconds. So we're all good to go. No other conversations, no other chats to talk about. So let's find out who's going to win this, shall we? Good luck, everybody. Here we go. We are off and running. Still can't look at these things very much. As a reference, actually, I should say, because there's been some changes in the legislation, we might be going back to random.org. But watch this space and I'll let everybody know. We shall. I'll keep everyone up to date. It's starting to slow now. Barry, Kev, Dave Forrest, Dramate, Linda, Barry, Kev. I think it's going to stay on Barry. I think Barry's got a ticket number 98. Barry, well done, dude. You've got the 30-year-old Loch Lomond. 30 years old. Beautiful. Ticket number 98. Either side of that, you got Kev. With ticket number 76, you've got £5 website credit coming your way, and Linda Lockhart, you've got £5 website coming your way too. So yes, lovely win there for you, Barry. I know this is not the case, but when I see the name Barry, I keep thinking it's Barry Island. I don't know why. Maybe too much Gavin and Stacey. So yeah, congratulations, Barry. You've got yourself this. This will be heading on its way to you shortly. But as I say, going on the website today. Will be this Balvenie Pedro Zune 18, which is, quite frankly, looks delicious. wonder if I can get one of my own now. Feeling quite, feel like I need something like that. That's it for today. Have a lovely week. Hopefully you're not getting too fried. It is obviously boiling, but what a nice way to spend the time. So have a lovely week, guys, and I will speak to you guys soon. Thanks very much.